you, everyone. I am going to basically, for people who've never heard or don't know what the Elgon Festival is, I'm going to describe it briefly and then get into its mission and get into the theme that we have this year and then the festival schedule. Again, my name is Priscilla Mungoma Kainza. I am the co-founder of the Elgon Festival. I am also the head of commission for museum development, creative industries and art in our institution of Umukuka. I'm also a director of an organization called Masaba Tourism Initiative, which promotes and develops tourism products around the Elgon region. Now, Elgon Festival is a cultural and music extravaganza of 9 ethnicities, cross-border ethnicities, Kenya and Uganda, right? I want everyone to understand that it is not just for Bamasaba. Bamasaba are the host ethnicity because we're in their sitting room. However, we have 9 ethnicities from both Kenya and Uganda. You all know that when the colonial master came, we had one big area, but because they were dividing a mountain, they forgot that there were people that live next to each other. So we have Teso the other side, Teso here. We have Bamasaba the other side, we have Bamasaba here. There they're called Babukusu. We have Samia this side, the other side they call them Luyas. We have Japadola this side, the other side they call them Luo. We have Bagwere, they call them Bagwe. We have Banyole, they call them Banyala. You understand? So all these ethnicities, we're trying to bring them back together because they have a shared history and a shared culture. The Elgon Festival, as UA decided and termed it, by the way, when we presented the proposal, UA said Elgon is from Moroto to Busoga. So the ethnicities from Moroto to Busoga, that is Karamoja, Karamojong, and Basoga, and everyone in between. So that's what the ethnicities of the Elgon Festival is. So particularly we are focused on showcasing our ethnicity and preserving it. We're focused on creating a platform for collaboration and unity. We're focused on preserving heritage. Did I say that? I did, right? Yeah, but that's the mission of the Elgon Festival, to preserve, to educate, to unite, right? So this year in particular, our theme, as you can see, is safeguarding culture and driving creativity. The idea is to empower the young talent and push the future with the creative arts. And the future is in the creative arts. We have to understand that everything that we create is what makes progress. You understand? Creatives are the ones who even create the culture. The musicians make songs, and in 10 years, that's the culture. Kadodi was created by a guy. It is now a world-renowned culture. You understand? So it's really important for us to put an emphasis on how we can drive this creativity to, use creativity to drive the future of our area. Our town in particular, our city in particular, is the home of culture. I think we were talking with the mayor and our cultural leader, Umukuka, and we said we really must brand this city as the home of culture. And I think this year specifically, the partnership with the city is to also add the aspect of the creativity. The endorsement by the cultural leader for Mbale City to be considered to join UNESCO's Creative Cities Network is a big plus, because we're actually using Kadodi to have that. You understand? So even with the Elgon Festival, when this event is seen world over, and if you guys spread out the message, as soon as UNESCO sees this, it's like, yeah, indeed, this is a city of creatives, and immediately we qualify. You understand? I'm going to now delve into the festival schedule. The key highlights, as usual, is the culture parade. We have a Renaissance culture parade. We have the showcase of young talent. We have music. We have the fashion and the arts. I will say day one, which is September 5th, is Shisha Lulo, which is in Lumasaba, a pre-event or Kasiki, whichever you want to call it. It is on September 5th. It will be here at the Elgon Museum. This will be our venue. We also have camping grounds. The other side will have different ethnicities coming in on that day. In the morning, we are going to have a deeper aspect of workshops. We have creative art workshops. We will have painting. We'll have photography. We will have some crafts. We have, I don't know if Common is here. We have one of Mbale Creatives, and that's the reason they are on this as a partner, is because they're going to run some of these workshops. We have the Common, who runs Colors and Brushes, will run that event on that morning. Then we also have a youth mentorship session in the morning with some industry professionals. We're thinking of we have Mama Creative, Mai Muzachi. She'll run a training for young girls on crafts. And then in the afternoon, we're going to have, afternoon towards evening, we're going to have a showcase of Afrofusion fashion show. I think Winnie talked about that. Winnie and Caro are at the helm of this. And so we'll have an Afrofusion fashion show, and later the Bamasava night like Jeff described. There will be a detail. Of course, we'll have cultural foods, we'll have local brews, you have the creative market will be up. It will be a really colorful event. And that day we'll actually have cultural mini performances. You have Kadodi Drum Circle. So it will be a fun night, like Kasiki proper, you know. So then day two, which is September 6th, we're going to have the culture parade. The Renaissance Culture Parade will start 8 in the morning. I really want everybody to attend this event. It is the highlight of the festival. You know, people normally look at it once the media puts it out and like, oh, how did I miss it? Like, that's usually what happens when they see it all over. But this year, I really encourage everybody to grab your cultural attire, come and be part of your celebration. Celebrate your culture. Karamojongs are so proud of their culture. They come in big numbers. Everybody, please come and be part of your ethnicity. March alongside them. Grab your culture fit and come and let's celebrate while preserving the culture. So that's between 8 to 12 p.m. That's in the morning. And the parade route will start from Cricket Ground as usual, and we head down straight Republic Street and then turn left at the clock tower back to museum. It's a very simple parade route. And then in the afternoon, of course, the ethnicities will have cultural competitions. And by the way, this year, there's an ethnicity that is coming in. It's a guest ethnicity that is not part of the Elgon. Actually, two. One is coming in from Mount Kenya. It's called the Chuka. They have an interesting, so they'll have a performance. And then we'll have, I think, a group from Chigezi too, that they want to come and showcase their culture. We're letting in other cultures it's part of culture just to showcase and preserve. They won't be part of the competitions, but they'll show their culture in the parade and also performance on stage here. So that is day two. And then later in the evening, we'll get into the international night like Jeff described. On day three, we'll have in the morning, we really want to emphasize on the tourism aspect of the festival. We'll have, because people would be tired, some don't want to they've partied the whole night, but in the morning we'll be a bit quiet. Every year we normally have the bullfighting, but this year we're not going to have the bullfighting. Instead, the idea came from UA. They want us to kind of promote the bullfighting in their locales. So we have packages where you can go see bullfighting in Bufumbo, Bukonde. You can go see bullfighting in Bududa. Actually, in the tour package that we have with UA, the Saturday before you start trekking up to Mount Elgon, you'll have an opportunity before you use the Bushi Trail to watch bullfighting. That's part of the package. So we're really trying to promote bullfighting in their locales, because it's really expensive to bring all these cows here for people to see, and sometimes they're tired. Last year they just stared at each other. They became friends. They didn't even want to fight. So we really want people to go to Bukonde, Busano, and Bufumbo to watch the actual bullfighting. So we're going to have those tours packaged around that time. We're coordinating with the communities so that they can host the bullfighting events. You can also visit Nyero Rock painting in Kumi district. You can go to Sipi that morning. You can go to Bulambuli. There's a beautiful gorge in Bulambuli. There's so many tourist sites that we want to push. So this year, we really are trying to do the creative side, the tourism side, so that we have a comprehensive event with the Elgon Festival. So that's the morning. The guided tours, you can even do the Wanale Ridge. It's very short so that you're not straining yourself. Then in the afternoon, we have the grand finale of the National Night of the festival. So then we'll have the small performances of the culture groups, and basically that will be the end of the festival. This year, and as Ua was talking about it, we're very big on conservation. And with Mbale City, every year we partner with the Department of Environment, RODA. Last year we did the street cleaning, but this year we are particularly going to try and do greening the city. So we want to have all the young people be concerned about the environment, like be aware and be concerned. So we'll have a campaign where we're going to plant a tree in every location in this city or beyond that can grow a tree. So with the support of Mbale City Environment Office, Madame Rhoda, and the town clerk, we're going to run that campaign with Elgon Festival as part of our CSR. So conservation is important, not only of heritage, but of our environment. So with those few words, I want to thank you all, and I really encourage you all to come to the Elgon Festival. It's not free, and the reason we haven't even talked about the fees is because there are different fees for internationals and the different fees for locals. I think we haven't really determined the fees for internationals. We have the fees for locals is always 10,000 a day, right? For early bird, if you want to have pay an early ticket, you can pay for all 3 days 25. That's the deal that we're giving to the community, but it's 10,000 a day. So each day that you come in, it's just 10,000.
But basically, I think what we're looking at is
because it's almost like mark the calendar, save the date, so that everybody can know that the festival is on and it's on this date and this is what to expect. But we're gonna have a presser 2 weeks and I think also 2 days before, right, Ozil? So Ozil is kind of in charge of that whole media thing, so I'm trying to make sure. So we'll have a presser, and during the presser we'll actually have every sponsor. We're going to have every ethnicity represented. This is just the partnership with the event organizers, you understand? So the more details as we come along. We haven't finalized all the sponsorships, that's why you don't see any sponsors here, you understand? So at a later stage we should have all that information to create awareness early. Yeah.
So members, I think having heard that somebody was rushing to go to P2 and we are in P1, can we raise this case of P1 and we wait for the next level. And more details shall be given.
Yes.
And there's a total media coordination that will be coordinated by Ozil on a number of things. But one thing I want to appeal right from now, members, the Elgon Festival cannot be anything successful without you and your cameras and your phones. We can think of anything, but for as long as you've not put it out, then we are doing what? Nothing. It was not for nothing that we are called the fourth estate. After the other three arms of government, the next other very important arm is the fourth estate. So members, I want to thank you, want to appreciate you for taking off your time. We didn't take it for granted that you left whatever you're doing. I had the spokesperson saying we call him very early, very late, but he eventually made it up. But members, please bear with us. Every other time you get a knock, this is for Mbale, this is for our city, and the more it thrives, the better for all of us. We want to thank you for coming, and we look forward for further interactions. But please don't stop giving us ideas, because on your different platforms, you are going to get people coming up with different ideas. Please, can we have those ideas to help us plan for a better event? We want to thank you for coming, and we pray we meet again when we are called upon to meet each other. We thank you.